How do archaeologists handle contaminated cemetery sites? Imagine walking into a site filled with history, but also hidden dangers lurking beneath the surface. That's what archaeologists face when they work on cemeteries that might be contaminated. Handling these sites requires a smart mix of planning, safety measures, and scientific techniques. First, they start with a detailed review of the site's history. They look into past burial practices, chemicals used, and land use to predict what contaminants might be present. For example, cemeteries from the late 1800s to early 1900s often used arsenic in embalming fluids, which can stay in the soil for decades. Once they have a good idea of what to expect, they plan their excavation carefully. Safety gear is a must. Archaeologists wear gloves, masks, and sometimes respirators to protect themselves from dust and chemicals. They also take soil and water samples during the excavation. Portable devices like X-ray fluorescence analyzers help test for heavy metals right on site, giving quick results. These tests show where contamination is most concentrated, so they can avoid those areas or handle them with extra caution. When digging, archaeologists use stratigraphic excavation. This means they remove soil layers slowly and carefully, keeping the original order of deposits intact. This method helps prevent mixing contaminated soil with cleaner layers, which could spread pollutants or mess up the site's history. Human remains and artifacts can also be contaminated. To avoid false readings, scientists often take samples from parts less affected by chemicals, like teeth or the inside of bones. In cases of mass graves or secondary burials, they work hard to match remains to specific individuals, using the bone's position and condition. Groundwater contamination is another concern, especially in cities where cemeteries are near homes or water sources. Archaeologists work with environmental experts to check if chemicals are leaching into water supplies. If contamination is serious, they might suggest removing or sealing contaminated soil to prevent further spread. Every step is documented thoroughly. They record testing results, sampling locations, and any cleanup actions taken. This information helps future research and ensures safety for nearby communities. In urban areas, these practices are especially important. When old cemeteries are being redeveloped, archaeologists check for contamination first. Their work helps decide if the land can be safely reused or if cleanup is needed. Handling contaminated cemetery sites is a careful process that balances uncovering history with protecting health. Through detailed planning, protective gear, precise testing, and collaboration with environmental scientists, archaeologists make sure their work is safe and respectful of both the past and the present.